Right guys, today we're going to plunge into Stern Pinball's new game, Godzilla. That's right, I said we're going to plunge in with my Twilight Zone plunger. Hey guys, my name's Gareth. We talk about absolutely everything on this channel every single day, Channel 2. If that sounds interesting to you, give us a like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we have so much fun. But yes, I do have my pinball outfit on today to represent the love of pinball. Now you might be asking, why do I have a pinball flipper? Just before we get into the whole conversation regarding that guy, all right? I've actually got probably 6 different flippers as well. Why do I have all this? Why do I have all this? I've also got one of these ball jumping mechanisms that literally, elevates the ball in the playfield onto a different ramp or something like that. You can't see it actually, but in the corner of my studio, I actually have a home-built pinball machine, completely built from scratch, not based on any other games, but it's based on my concept of the Breaking Bad TV show, completely home built. So I'm in the process of building that at the moment. I won't be showing you that today, but we're going to talk about this. But before we talk about this, let's talk about this. I recently got a really cool shirt from, I don't know, some website. It's based on one of my favorite games of all time, Steve Ritchie, AC/DC. Really, really great game. So yeah, let's just jump straight into this right now and talk about Keith Elwin's new game. One of the things that Keith has said in the past that I really, really get, all right, is a word called kinetic satisfaction. It's when the ball is manipulated by the game, or the game manipulates the ball in some way, and it's so satisfying. Like, those static drop targets that don't do anything? That's not very satisfying. But when the drop target bumps up and down or manipulates the ball in some way, think of the dinosaur in Jurassic Park, how it eats the ball, the Data East version. Did the Stern version do that? I can't remember now. I actually don't remember for some reason. But yeah, Keith Elwin did that one as well. Elwin? Steve Irwin? No. All right, moving on. I think pretty sure that's his 3rd or 4th game so far. So yeah, the guy's an absolute legend, and he's only been doing this for, I don't know, a few years now, building games. So before that, he was just kind of really, really good at playing pinball. But before Godzilla came out, the new one, there was the old one, all right, from Sega. I absolutely love this game. I haven't played it in ages now, but it used to be at my local barcade. Is that a word, barcade? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. The Americans seem to use it, but it was such a great game. And I used to play that a lot. And if you've ever seen videos on YouTube of people modding the game with LEDs, the LEDs look incredible. We will talk about LEDs regarding this newest game in a second. I may or may not have some issues with the new game regarding the LEDs. We'll talk about that in a second, right? But this actually reminds me of the Godzilla on this actual website. 11 pinball machines better than the movies that they're based on. If you guys really wanted to quickly see, well, I'll quickly show you. Godzilla is number 1, but I actually really, really liked the old the 1990s Godzilla movie. Really good, actually. I really liked that, but apparently a lot of people bag it out. But that's number 1 on the list. Barbed Wire is 2. 3, The Shadow. It's a great game, but probably not, movie's not the best. Congo 4, Demolition Man 5, Stargate 6, 7, Flintstones 8, Terminator 3. Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines was actually pretty good. I mean, it was no T2 Judgment Day. But then again, what is? But it was a great game nonetheless, and great movie nonetheless. Lost in Space and Tron. I actually really like Tron Legacy. Well, the game is absolutely magnificent, but I actually really did like the movie as well. Johnny Mnemonic. But anyway, we're going off track. I want to do a reaction to the very first trailer for this Godzilla pinball machine from Stern Pinball's own actual YouTube channel. So we're going to be doing a quick first impressions and see what this thing actually looks like together. And then we're going to review the photos. Once again, if this is interesting to you guys, every time a pinball machine gets released by a company, we usually talk about it and stuff like that, plus other world news and whatever else. Fun every single day. All right, since January 1st, 2021, so no big deal. Come on, you're missing out otherwise. Let's do this right now. So I've moved the screen a little smaller so you guys can actually see. By the way, I've got a teleprompter that's on a slider and it's not moving, but now it is. Hey guys, we're moving right now, backwards and forwards. Hey, that looks a lot better. Now, going back to this, let's review this right now, live. Shall I have the music on? Maybe not. I'm going to turn the music off just in case there's a problem with YouTube, okay? Let's discuss this right now. Pro model. Okay, here we go. So Stern's got this new mechanism now where you can scan a code and the game reads it, which is really cool. So you can play online with other people. The problem is, though, there could be cheaters with the glass off, right? But we'll talk about that later. Now, I really love this. Oh my God. Yep, that's awesome. There's like some sort of magnetic ball catcher. I've never seen that before. And the twisty turny ramps looked incredible. This is the premium model. This is obviously the model you're going to get for your house, right? Or the LE, right? The Pro is, oh my God, that's incredible. Wow. The Pro is usually for bars, right? There's Keith right there. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Hey man, how's it going? Oh my God. What the hell is that? Fuck. That's awesome. Wow. I think he's keeping with his kinetic satisfaction situation. That's actually really sick. Toho. All right. Now, I'm going to go through this trailer one more time, but we're going to just quickly talk about things that I like from the trailer. Does that make any sense? I think it does. I'm just making sure. I think we're going to go to the actual premium because that's the one that most people are interested in. Plus, we will be seeing photos in a second. But right, going to the premium model. Okay, so the premium will be the same as the LE. Let's pause and unpause from time to time. Now, I will make the screen bigger for this, and if I have to, I will remove my face if we see something interesting, okay? Can Godzilla save the Earth? Gosh, I hope so. What would we do without him? You know? Let's continue. All right. Let's quickly show you that. So that's actually really, really cool. So there's a little jumping mechanism, and it spins, and, you know, I'm not a big fan of the older series of the show. I don't really know much about it. Never really got into it. By the way, I really didn't like the newer movies, the newer Godzilla movies. The guy from Breaking Bad, I'm making the pinball machine based on the TV show. I can't remember his name, but he was in the 2014 movie. And if you haven't seen the movie, he dies within, I don't know, like 20 minutes. And it's his son that has to carry the movie afterwards. And his son is an absolute bore to watch. Has anyone seen that movie? I don't know the name of it, but I didn't end up seeing the sequel because the first one with Bryan Cranston in it was just, I don't know. I'm really glad that they didn't, we'll go back to this in a second, but I'm really glad they didn't make the theme on these newer 2000 movies, 2014 and more, right? I'm glad they didn't do the theme on that. I'm guessing that's why they went for the older theme, to keep the older generation happy, because they are usually the ones buying these games, right? Anyway, enough of my conversation talking. Let's continue. Mega Godzilla? Mechanic of Godzilla? I don't know what's that saying. Anyway, so that's really, really cool. The magnet, let's go over it. There's a bridge. Keith, go, man. Oh my God, the freaking bridge. I'm going to remove my face for that one. I'm going to rewind just a little and watch that one more time. Go, man, go. Play. So the ball comes into the building, which apparently drops, and the bridge breaks. That's incredible. I can't say it properly. Kinetic satisfaction. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Frick. I want to swear, but I shouldn't. That's actually really sick. It reminds me of that game from the 90s. What was that mechanism from that game? Oh, Doctor Who! It reminds me of Doctor Who. I remember that. And does it remind me of the game 24? from Stern? I don't know. That building kind of reminds me of the game 24 from Stern. Does anyone remember that? But Doctor Who had a similar mechanism where it went up and down. Does anyone remember that? Let me know in the comments down below, okay? But that's actually really sick. I really like that. And that's of course multi-ball. The balls are coming out. 3 flippers. Beautiful. Wow. That looks incredible. Who's going to buy me this? That's what I want to know. All right. So that's been the video. We're going to talk about some more of the actual stuff that we have on the website ready for you guys right now. So according to Stern Pinball, if you guys want to know the prices on these bad boys, we'll go to the Pro model first because why not? 6,900. Let's just say for what it is. Actually, you know, it's 6,900 American. I'm guessing that's American. I live in Australia. All right. Premium. How much is the premium? We're talking about 8,999. So we're talking 9K. Okay. Going to the limited edition. How much is this bad boy? 10,500. But according to Pinball Paparazzi, who I follow, I think all the limited editions are now sold out. So if you wanted an LE, it's possibly fat chance, unless of course you're friends with a dealer who sells them, who hasn't maybe sold out of them yet. I don't know. Obviously the LEs will most likely increase in price as years go on, probably. So maybe it's worth getting an LE if you still can. I don't know. But the price is obviously a little ridiculous in my opinion. But hey, who am I to say? All right, now, an interesting little article from this week in Pinball. You gotta love this website. If you guys don't know this website, go check them out. Definitely go check them out, okay? Stern Pinball announces Godzilla Pinball deep dive, overview of the machine, features, rules, and more. So this is the pros, all right? Yeah, man, what a pro. We got the premiums, which is usually the one I would go for. And of course, you've got the LEs, which, like we said, most likely by the time you're watching this are all sold out, right? We'll zoom out a little so you guys can see the actual playfield pretty much in its entirety. All right. What is this one? That's the Pro playfield. All right. This is the Premium playfield. And of course, you've got the limited edition. Now, if you go, look, I want you to see the building. Apparently, the building doesn't move on the Pro, nor is there a bridge there on the Pro. And maybe you're missing some other things too. I'm not too sure at the moment, but let's have a look at the Premium. You've got a building that moves, and you've got a bridge that basically collapses. All right. So there you go. Do we have Green Godzilla? We don't even have Green Godzilla on the Pro. How much is that toy? $5? Anyway, oh, the other Godzilla is gone as well. You guys see that, right? We've got Green Godzilla and the other Godzilla. Both are gone. And the turning, spinning, jumping mechanism is gone as well. But we've got Green Godzilla, Silver Godzilla, and the spinning mech toy right there. So yeah, if you can afford it, definitely get the premium 100%, right? If you own a bar and this is going to the public to play to make revenue, get the Pro, because why bother, right? People are going to come and play the game anyway. You may as well just get the cheapest one. But if it's for your house, premium. All right, premiums are the way to go. Now, quickly show you down here. I don't think there's any real differences on the actual playfield when it comes to the LE, but that's to be discussed later, I'm guessing. So, okay, quick little read. 6 balls, all right? Features all modes, 6 balls, industry first Magna Grip. So there you go. That's actually brand new. I don't think I have ever seen that before on a pinball machine. That's kind of cool. I have never seen that. It's like a magnetic swingy ball backwards and forward situation. So industry first Magna Grip, Godzilla magnet, Newton ball, capable of catching pinballs from 5 different shot paths and setting up shots to upper left playfield. That's kind of cool. By the way, I'm not really a fan of pinball machines that have two flippers. I'm like, I am. But I think all games should have 3 or more in future. You know, 2 is just kind of lazy. It's restrictive. You know, it's very restrictive. If you've got a game with 3 flippers, the third flipper could be anywhere, even on an upper playfield somewhere, right? The possibilities are endless with a third flipper. Obviously, the 2 flippers will always be down the bottom. But that third, I don't know what I'm doing with my fingers anymore. God damn it, Gareth. The third flipper can be put anywhere. So I really like games with 3 flippers, right? But that's actually really, really cool how they've got the ball to be able to swing backwards and forwards on a magnet type of thing. That's actually kind of cool. Let's quickly read this. We're not going to read everything from this website, but, you know, subway, left, half-pipe wire form ramp with stainless steel entrance. Cityscape right ramp with stainless steel entrance. We've got in-lane chase lights. Create strobing light show effect towards flippers. Now, this is what I want to talk about. At Stern, what's going on here, Stern? Stern, I'm talking to you guys. What's happening? They've got 13 RGB software-controlled LEDs. 13? That's interesting, because Jersey Jack's new Guns N' Roses pinball machine has 600 plus individually controlled RGB LEDs. 600. Mind you, that was the best of the best of the best from their latest game. The normal LED and the premium had less, right? But 600 as opposed to, where are we? 13. Stern, what's going on? Anyway, let's continue. Dual color, general illumination lighting, 3 flippers. Yes, baby. We got 3 power line stand-up targets, UFO pop bumpers, immersive video and audio from 10 Toho Showa era Godzilla films. All right. Player selectable music experience. All right. Industry connected and comprehensive technology initiative to connect the universe of Stern pinball machines. So that's that thing. I think that's what they're trying to say. It's that new thing where you're able to scan your code on the phone based on the pinball machine, and the pinball machine has a little light, kind of like when you go through customs at an airport. You're supposed to scan, or when you go to a local club, right? Sometimes they ask to scan your ID or your passport, and the thing lights up underneath, like a little window lights up underneath, and it scans the thing. Well, they've got this in a pinball machine for playing online kind of thing. So that's really, really cool. Japanese speech. All right. Original theme song from the 1954 movie Godzilla. Iconic title song Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult. Instantly transport players into the Godzilla universe. Wow, that's cool. All right. So the Pro model, I'm not going to read all this, but you guys get to see the actual differences in the tower. Doesn't move, and there's only 2 exit points. There's an entry point, exit point at the back, but there's 2 exit points at the front. Now, if they will show you the premium, will they show me a different version? Maybe not. So here's the premium. That's actually a really high resolution photo. I like that. You got all these entry and exit points for this building, and the balls come up the top, right? And the whole thing goes up and down, kind of like Doctor Who, the pinball machine. By the way, I really love Doctor Who, but every time I play it again for the first time in a while, it's got the worst fucking sound ever heard on a pinball. Wow. Sorry for swearing, but wow. It's a great game. It sounds terrible in 2021, but all right. Really liking the premium capabilities, right? The premium specs. The fact that there is a bridge that is movable, that collapses because of Godzilla's actions, all right? And drops the balls. That's actually really sick. I like that. Yep, 100%. I'm really happy for that. Now, when it comes to these games where there's a big monster kind of thing, right? You kind of want the monster to be able to interact with the ball, all right? The Mandalorian, when it came out, we were all hoping, along with many other games I might add, we were all hoping that the figure in the corner, that movable figure, that we all hoped that he would move, right? Baby Grogu, unfortunately, he didn't. But there's a guy on, I don't know where it is, a Facebook? I don't know, but there's a guy on Facebook I follow who's actually built a movable Baby Grogu. If you're watching this right now, hey man, great job. I bet you didn't think that a guy on YouTube would be talking about you today, did you? No, you didn't. But yeah, there's a guy who actually took out the Grogu and put in an actual movable one. It looks really, really sick. But I wish pinball companies would have movable figures more often. And this one doesn't, but it makes up for it in a huge way, and that's why I like it, right? I'm not too sure. Does that move again? I can't quite remember, but I know this one moves. So Godzilla doesn't move, but you've got the bridge that collapses, and you've got a building that goes up and down. And in my books, that's actually really, really good. So thank you for that. Thank you. All right. Kinetic satisfaction. All right. That's what we want. Isn't that right, Keith? All right, mate. Going down, showing you a little bit more. You got the subway system down there, or in England we call it the tube. What am I? I'm Australian. You guys call it the tube. Americans call it the subway. The Europeans call it the metro. I can't think of any more right now, but hey, I'm thinking. Imagine if Subway, the fast food chain, wasn't called Subway. Imagine if it was invented in Europe. It would be called the metro. Come eat a beautiful, delicious sandwich at Metro. Come eat a beautiful, delicious sandwich from England Tube. That would be weird in an ultimate universe, right? That'd be really, really weird. I don't know what we're talking about that for, but anyway, going to the LE model, produced limited to 1,000 machines. You're going to get some autographs and some stuff like that from, Gary Stern, what an absolute legend. I've met Gary Stern when he came to Sydney, Australia. Shook his hand, got a photo with him, a few autographs. Really cool guy, all right? You get a limited edition plate, stuff like that. Zombie Yeti, who's done a lot of artwork for Stern's games these days. He's really, really good, so I'm guessing getting an autograph thing from there. And yeah, there we go. So that's really, really cool. But I think all the LEs are gone now. So look, guys, what do you think about this situation? What's your favorite Stern game that's recently come out over the past few years or whatever? What is your favorite pinball machine ever? All right, one of my favorites is Twilight Zone, AC/DC. Really, really cool. Anyway, guys, that's just been a quick little video regarding that. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and I will be doing a review on my pinball machine, which I've been building for many years in the coming days, weeks, months, whatever, Stick around for that, all right? We're on channel 2 where we make daily videos, and of course we are on channel 1 with almost 25,000 subscribers, where we do travel films all around the world, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, at Tallboy Gareth. That was a really fun, non-edited daily show episode. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I've been Tall, my name is Gareth, and I will see you for tomorrow's video. Bye-bye.